Marines in Los Angeles briefly detained a civilian last Friday, according to the U.S. military, after being shown photos by Reuters. This is the first known case of active duty troops, sent by President Donald Trump, detaining someone during their deployment. The incident happened at the Wilshire Federal Building, where Marines had taken over security duties earlier that day following ongoing protests against immigration raids. Photos showed the Marines stopping the man, tying his hands with zip ties, and later handing him over to the Department of Homeland Security. A spokesperson from the U.S. Northern Command said that in certain situations, active duty troops are allowed to hold someone temporarily. This is only until the person can be handed over safely to civilian law enforcement. The man who was detained, 27-year-old Marcos Leao, said he was an Army veteran on his way to the Department of Veterans Affairs. He crossed a yellow tape barrier and was stopped. Leao, who earned his U.S. citizenship through military service, said he was treated fairly and understood the Marines were just doing their job. He has Angolan and Portuguese roots. There are currently around 200 Marines and over 2,000 National Guard members in Los Angeles to protect federal buildings and staff. They are expected to be joined by 500 more Marines and 2,000 additional National Guard troops. These forces will support ICE during raids. While they can detain people who pose a threat to federal workers or property, they cannot make arrests. That responsibility belongs to civilian police. The Posse Comitatus Act generally prohibits the U.S. military from taking part in civilian law enforcement. However, President Trump could invoke the Insurrection Act, which would give troops the power to directly assist with law enforcement duties.